Boop. Sick.
Holy friggin' shit, buddy.
I'm creating a motherfucking audio recording, Ryan.
I didn't think we'd get there.
I wasn't sure I knew how.
To be honest, didn't think we'd get there.
Let's see. Shall we listen to some voicemails, Ryan?
Oh, is this us starting?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, here we are. Hi, I'm Spencer. That's Ryan.
It's
what if.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Nope.
Why? Why can't I? I want to sing to the people. Look, if we're going to do a bonus episode, they're going to get a bonus song. Everywhere you are. Guys.
I just don't want to spend any amount of time addressing the fact that it's a motherfucking blizzard on April 13th in our state.
LOL at all of life right now. Y'all,
yeah, dog.
In Minneapolis, there is like 6 inches of snow on the ground right now. Is that about right? 6, 5,
yep.
6 maybe?
Not enough? Too much?
Too much.
The wrong number?
Plenty.
The wrong amount.
That's plenty of snow.
All right. Let's play some voicemails. Then we can go watch some rich people shoot baskets together, but not.
Yeah, gang. We're doing a fun little goofy bonus episode here. What day are we putting this out? Is today Thursday?
Who knows? Might be. It could be.
We'll call it Thursday. This is a Thursday episode. And yeah, we have a hotline. Hey, if you're new to the show, we have a way for y'all to call in, and many of you do that on a regular basis.
It's more of a cold line. We will never answer.
You know what? Great point. Kind of forgot that's what hotline meant. That it's hot and answerable. It's a cold line. But you can call and leave us a voicemail at any given time. And people call and tell us weird stories about stuff that happened to them or their friends. They make recommendations on stuff we should do on the show, and we have for sure done them. Sometimes people just call to roast us or talk shit.
It's mostly that.
Drunkenly tell stories or sing. We have called a handful of you back occasionally. We will not be doing that today based on our remoteness. That would be extremely hard to do. However, if you do want to call and leave us a voicemail at 612-246-4614, like we said, a lot of people have called and left voicemails over the past, month, 2 months, and
I'm looking. We have not played any on the show since January.
Yikes!
So these are going back to January.
Well, I tell you what, gang, it's
we've got a lot.
2020's been a heck of a year, particularly in the last month or so. So we're sorry, cut us a break, and this is why we're doing this, to go back through some of the many messages y'all have left us. And yeah. So anyway, 612-246-4614. If y'all like this and have fun with this, we may do it more frequently. We'll see. We've got plenty to go through, so we'll see.
Yeah, so when I said I was going to go through and pick some good ones, I meant that I wasn't going to do that. And we're going to play these at random and see how it goes.
Tight. Well, all
right.
Let's hope none of you reveal any aggressively personal information. Just kidding. We'll edit it out.
Here's one from January 31st.
Hi, Spencer and Ryan. My name is Megan. I am from Seattle, listening to episode 166 about what if weird AI made you a Satanist. I have called before, but accidentally.
Don't know what she's talking about. So maybe I'll figure it out by the end.
I'm here trying again, but. Basically, I wanted to tell you guys, you were talking about, like, subliminal messaging, and
backwards
I remember
music.
this from, like, I don't know if I was in high school or what it was, but basically, movie theater, like, put subliminal messaging in their movies for popcorn and Coke, and it apparently raised their sales.
I don't think that was real.
Coke 50 to 60%. I Googled this to make sure it, like, wasn't fake, and I guess it was. It's bogus. But there are a lot of articles about subliminal messaging or advertising and how that affects the brain. Not sure how that plays out in day-to-day life, since my main argument is a bogus argument. But I was also thinking about how, like, thinking about, like, the Stairway to Heaven with Led Zeppelin, about how, like, they say Satan so many times, but, like, what is that backwards? And then you guys are talking about, like, it's not like you would just say what you
Natus
think is the word backwards, which would be, like, nat ass is what I like.
Nat ass.
Put it in my notes because I made notes to make sure I, like, stayed on track. But,
amazing.
Yeah, not sure really what it is, but I feel like it would take a lot of work to, like,
how effective were those notes?
Messaging, especially backwards, instead of, like, the way it's done previously throughout history, which is, like, showing a 200 to 300 millisecond ad, like, in something, so, like, you don't know you see it, but, like, your subliminal brain knows you see it because then you think about it.
Right.
So, yeah. Anyways, in spite of that, just wanted to say,
we're almost
love your podcast. I bought my boyfriend and I, like, matching breath and fuckery mugs because we love your podcast. And
let's go.
You have friends in Seattle if you ever want to come by, but thought I'd share this.
Fuck.
I don't know. Yeah, bye. Love you guys.
Love you, Megan. Thanks for calling.
You talked over her fuck you at the end.
Did she say fuck you or talk to you?
Yes. I think she said fuck you.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm going to hope it was fuck you. Thanks for calling, Megan. Yeah, that episode we were talking about subliminal messaging. One thing we didn't do in that episode, because we were primarily talking about, like, more the pop culture side of things, was some of the actual scholarly stuff that's been done on that. And I would be super interested to know what scholarly research has been done on subliminal messaging, and if there are any, like, really good, you know, double-blind studies on showing people 200 millisecond clips of stuff in things and how that actually impacts their stuff, you know, their reactions or whatever it might be.
I think it's all been, or anything that I've seen has been based on visual subliminal messaging.
Right.
There might be some audio stuff out there too.
Right.
Here's a little short one.
Happy Sunday. I just wanted to call and make sure that you guys saw that Elon Musk has released an EDM song. So that's happening now. Spencer, maybe you can produce his next album. Just wanted to make sure you guys didn't miss that one. All right.
Amazing.
Yo, that is a very strong voicemail.
I'm going to need to find that song because I did not know that existed.
Mm-hmm.
EDM. I'm just going to Google EDM Elon Musk.
He for sure put it up on SoundCloud.
I hope so.
No, I know for a fact that was the location that he decided to distribute his first EDM song.
Wow, it's called Don't Doubt Your Vibe.
No, it isn't. No, it is not called Don't Doubt Your Vibe.
It is.
Bro.
It unfortunately is.
I can't with that.
Oh, wow. There are lyrics too. He's singing.
No, he does not.
Yeah.
Bro.
Amazing.
Okay, I guess we can't play it on the show, can we? Fuck.
No, absolutely not.
But I really want to hear it now. Really bad.
Well, you can listen to it. We just can't play it on here.
All right. I'll save it. I'll save it for my private listening time.
Let's see. That one has some words in it that I'd rather not play.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's try this one, I guess. No, hold on. There's one that says, "Hello, Larry boys." So we're starting with that.
We're going there.
Hello, sweary boys.
Hi.
This is Allie.
Hi, Allie.
Yes, your famous memer. So if I'm being
memer,
honest, I've gotten a little behind on the podcast lately. And today I was driving to work and catching up on episode number 160, which begins with Spencer talking about beefing rap gangs in Detroit. And he quoted a line from a song. And
I don't remember what episode that was.
I just felt inspired. So this is featuring Simple Rap Beat, which can be found on YouTube. And nice. I hope you enjoy.
Wait, are we about to get a rap right now? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's go.
What in the entire fuck is happening?
I bought so hard, I'm like an armadillo. My body's a quality. You see, there's no filler. My shit is coated like the Zodiac killer, but you know who I am, balling like an armadillo. You may think I'm spiky like a porcupine, but get to know me and you'll find out that I'm really just fine. Unless you acting like a bitch, then it's, we'll see you later. Come back and I'll snap at you like an alligator. Some people say I don't know what it's cartoon, but they just not because I got flow this good and they can't be my butt. I just bounce and I bounce because I ain't no Keith Stiller. You can't turn on. I'm balling like an armadillo. Hey. Falling like an armadillo, hey, hey, falling like an armadillo, hey, hey, falling like an armadillo. You can penetrate my armor, falling like an armadillo, hey, thank you, Fairy Boy.
Oh my heavens!
Texas. I should be going to sleep, but I'm freestyle rapping instead.
Well, apparently we need to listen to our voicemails more regularly because holy friggin' shit, buddy.
Oh, you sent it too far, bud.
That was the definition of a full send. Full send. Balling like an armadillo. Wasn't that a reference to a line that you referenced?
Look, episode 160.
Yeah, I know. We've talked about this.
No idea.
No idea. I'm pretty sure you told a story about hearing dudes battle and somebody dropped the line on balling like an armadillo in the battle. And you were like, I've never heard a better freestyle bar from someone. That's my memory.
That sounds plausible. Yeah.
So I think she was taking that as a writing prompt of sorts. One of sorts indeed. Hey, Allie, keep not going to bed and freestyle rapping instead, because you know what? We ain't got much else to do these days.
All right. Here's another one.
Hey guys, this is Carson from Arizona.
What up, Carson?
Listening to episode 169, and I literally had to pause the episode to call you because Bill Walton, fuck that guy. I went to a Lord University, and that bitch came and commentated one of our basketball games, and he's just a prick, and I hate him. But I love you guys, so keep up the good work. Bye-bye.
Damn.
You can just call us and say fuck Bill Walton. Yeah, that's fine.
Or like pretty much
that's an option.
Pretty much anybody that you want to say fuck that person to.
Again, I have no idea why we were talking about Bill Walton. Was 169? I mean, I guess we were probably just talking about some basketball bullshit.
I mean, it could literally be anything. Like truly, literally, it could be anything.
Oh, I think it was that must have been like right before you called our basketball game.
Oh, sure.
We were talking about, like,
or maybe after where we like did a quick decompression of it. Yeah, or maybe we were prepping by being like, I got to be Bill Walton-esque in my...
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's what it was.
Okay, wait.
But apparently it's fuck Bill Walton. I don't know why, but he's a prick and a bitch and fuck that guy, according to Carson.
First of all, yeah, didn't Carson first of all say that they attended a Lorge University? Did I hear Lorge in there? That was pretty strong.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was like, I go to a Lorge University. But no, what I really wanted to know was like, there seemed like there was a backstory there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there seemed like there was more details to why it was so hardcore fuck Bill Walton. Like, yeah, he was here and I saw him and also fuck that guy. And I was like, wait, what
right.
did Bill Walton say or do something that makes you so fuck Bill Walton? Which, like, I'm totally on board with. I just want to know what it is.
All right. Let's see. We've got that person left their phone number.
You can play it as long as you just stop it before the phone number.
I can summarize some of these quickly too.
That's so much less fun.
Well, okay. Well, then I'm going to skip that
one. Just hit play and stop before the phone number comes in. We won't.
We have like 100. I'm not going to play the boring ones.
尚未领取，如有任何疑问，请按0，由华语部门员工为您查询。
Did we? We got one of those once before, didn't we?
The Chinese ones?
Yeah,
we get them.
Like somebody translated it for us and was like, "That's what's going on."
Here's a little short guy.
Ryan Copperwood, Steve Rothwell. I just wanted to say happy birthday, my friend. Yeah, that's it.
The rest of that is him leaving his phone number. So happy birthday, 6 weeks late.
Thanks, Steve. That is very freaking sweet, and I very much appreciate it. Good looking the fuck out, my bro.
Well, let's see what this one is.
What up, Sweary boys? The sweariest of boys. My name is Gabriel. I live in Michigan. I am a Patreon member, and I was just calling to say thank you for all of the wonderful stories, all of the great humor, and of course for all of the wonderful love that you send out with each and every podcast. I love the show, guys. Keep it up. Bye.
Hey, thanks, Gabriel. That's very fucking sweet. I appreciate that very much.
There was a nice, Canadian accent sneaking in there.
Was there?
He said, all the love that you send out.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
Do they have, what's a Michigan accent? Maybe it's a Michigan accent.
I was going to say, didn't he say he was in Michigan?
Right, but do they have accents? I know that you got the Yooper accent, but it wasn't that.
Well, I mean, I always forget. I think we've talked about this on the show before. I always forget how close Michigan and Canada are. It's not like Minneapolis is you have to drive fucking 4.5 hours to get to Canada. Like if you're in Detroit, one of the biggest cities, I think the biggest city in Michigan, you can drive across a bridge and you're in Canada. So
this is true.
There's probably some overlap there.
This has been another episode of Ryan Describes How Far Away
Distances. Things are. Distances with Ryan Copperwood. It's my new podcast. It's just going to be me estimating the distance between things and being wrong,
and then describing
every time,
and then describing that distance in the context of another distance. That's the best part of it.
Well, I don't know. It's like probably 3 or 4 football fields or something like that.
Ryan, describe 50 feet in the context of 75 feet, please.
So, if I lay down, I'm 6'5", right? If I lay down on the ground and you put 5 of me in a row and then multiply that by 3 and then roughly divided by 2, that's about 50 feet. That's what you get.
Exactly.
Nailed it. I'm helpful.
Zoom, Ryan, can suck my whole butt cheeks. Both of them at the same time.
That's a big mouth.
I thought you were supposed to get an unlimited amount of time on 1-person or 2-person meetings. And it's telling me that we're going to run out of time in 9 minutes. Why would it do that to us?
I don't know. We haven't even been on for close to 40 minutes. So I don't know why it would be 9 minutes.
Fuck the fuck off, Zoom.
Tell them.
And it's not supposed to be any amount of minutes. Eat my butt.
Well, we'll figure it out when we get there. How about that?
Yeah. Fair enough. All right, here we go. This one, Ryan, Google thinks it says the Google thinks the first sentence is, "Hey guys, I want to be a psychic adding Utah." Should we listen to this one?
Is there actually a question in your mind about whether or not we should be doing that?
Hey guys, it's Devin, the wannabe psychic out of Utah.
Oh,
I had a story on the boom. So about 4 or 5 months ago, at about 10:30 at night, I'm laying in my bed with my wife, and this insanely large boom just happened. And I mean, it was so big. I thought a bomb went off in the backyard, like I'm lucky enough to live on the mountain where I'm at. And so my backyard is the mountain. And I just sprung out of bed. I was trying to protect the wife, you know, do my manly duties, and looked out the back door. It's dark, nothing. I wait for a few minutes. There's nothing. My wife, she didn't hear it. She was asleep. And it
couldn't have been that big, my bro.
Mind, how loud and aggressive it was. Well, turns out with a little research, when you're falling to sleep, there's this reaction that happens in your head, and I can't remember the exact name of it, but it basically, your brain will occasionally make this insanely loud boom sound, and you hear it as if it's real. And
it's called exploding head syndrome.
I chalked it up to that because nobody else ever heard it. But one quick thing as well.
Nope, we're not going to listen to the rest of that one. All right, well, yeah, exploding head syndrome is a thing. I don't think that really has anything to do with what we were talking about on that episode, though, because that sound was heard by lots of people at the same time and recorded and such.
Yeah, for sure. I think, I mean, I'm not trying to speak for bro, but I think he might be saying, like, if there are random ones that are accounted for on, like, people randomly tweeting about it or whatever, it could be like a, hey.
Oh, sorry. You were talking. He's probably talking about I forgot that we did the second part of that episode where with the South Minneapolis explosions.
Yes.
Booms.
Yes.
That makes a little more sense.
But also, the booms in Minneapolis were, I think, that were reported by many, many different people.
Yeah.
Over a long extended period of time in a concentrated area. So yeah, probably not a great explanation for that specifically, but absolutely, like, if there are people worldwide saying, yeah, I heard a boom too, like, it's distinctly possible that the boom they are hearing could be something like that. Didn't you say you had exploding head syndrome at some point?
Yeah, it happens to me every once in a while.
You hear a boom?
Yeah.
It's a boom?
It varies. It's like, I mean, it's hard to describe because your asleep brain is also trying to interpret whatever just happened.
Sure.
So, like, I usually jump more to, when it first started happening to me, I would jump to, like, what was it rather than what did it sound like?
Got it.
But yeah, it's like I don't know, sort of like a thunderclap-ish type of sound.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So the first couple of times I was like, did somebody, like, did a door just slam or did something fall or, like, is it storming out? That kind of thing.
Right. When you say like happens to you occasionally, like, how many total times in your life do you think it has happened?
I don't know, maybe like a dozen.
That's more than I would have thought.
Yeah, enough that, like, I got used to it, and, like, now it's probably bad because now I assume that's what is happening. So, like, if you ever did want to just come over at night and, like, tip my fridge over, I wouldn't get up and do anything about it.
Oh, it's the booms again. Going back to sleep.
I'm not sure why that's something you'd want to do, but you could.
It's a new like quarantine activity. It's not cow tipping, it's fridge tipping. You just go in, tip somebody.
I don't think breaking and entering is part of the quarantine, my guy.
Well, as long as it's at night, because then the person's upstairs, so you're still keeping your distance.
Because viruses don't work at night? I think they do.
No, but you're keeping your physical distance.
What if I sleep in the kitchen? You don't know.
You fucking weird ass. That's what.
Well,
that's what.
Let's listen to another one quick before Zoom either sucks our butt or sucks our butt.
Deal.
Yo, what up? My name is Sophia. I love that I said there like I had to think about my own goddamn name. But yeah, it's Sophia. I'm from Indiana. I'd love to see y'all at a live show. But don't come
RIP
here
live shows.
For your own sakes. There's a reason why whole ass towns are up for sale. Nobody want to be here. I will drive to you. But anyways, I got a couple points that I want to get to. I'm going to try and make it quick.
Amazing.
But I talk a lot. Bear with me.
Go ahead,
but I was
Sophia.
just listening to the episode where Spencer's trying to describe one dude's head. And you were like, first of all, you were like, it's a Cartoon Network show that's like mostly pink. Oh. And it's Cartoon Network, so I was like, the fuck is he on? Like, anyways. And then you started talking about the bean shape that was vertical on the back of the head.
I remember this.
Kind of backflip acid-induced bullshit that my brain was trying to come up with to visualize that shit. I tried so hard, but I literally was in the middle of doing something and just stopped and looked out into the, like, fucking ether and was like, what is happening? But then it, like, clicked, and I got it.
Let's go.
I'm pretty sure you're talking about Steven Universe, and the dad has, like, a long-ass mullet, but he's balding. And the fact that I don't know what's more fucked up, that you described it that way or that I fucking figured that out. Anyways, the second thing I wanted to say is that on the day that you released an episode where you were like, I showed up 24 hours late for my therapy appointment, or 24 hours early for my therapy appointment, that same day, I showed up 24 hours late to my therapy appointment, and I got charged fine. So I think you're still doing pretty good.
Everything's connected.
2020. Everybody out here got to get therapy. I'm proud of y'all, and anybody who's listening, get yourself a therapist. It'll change your life.
Tight.
Anyways, last thing I want to say, you won't remember this, but I thought it was so important that I wrote it down.
Let's go.
On episode 125, you guys were talking about beer, and Ryan said, we decided to do a Two White Guys Review Craft Beers podcast. And Spencer said, oh,
jokingly,
God, that sounds miserable. And I lost my shit because my ex-boyfriend has a podcast with like 5 listeners, and it is a review of craft beers.
Oh, no.
And that was one of the things that ended it for me. And I hate that motherfucker, and I just could not stop. Thank y'all.
Yes.
You rock. Have a good one.
Yo.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Breaking up with your boyfriend because his podcast sucks.
Yo.
Oh, you love to see it.
You love to see it. Sophia, first of all, that was a fantastic message, hitting some real good high points in real good order. Also, just to be clear, that was when I said that we should start that podcast, that was a joke. I just want that to be clear. That was not one of our actual we should start another podcast ideas. Fuck, that's funny. Okay, wait. So, important question, Spencer. Was she correct?
I'm pretty sure. So
nice.
I just texted you. I texted you a picture of the guy. A photo. It's an animated show. A picture of the character she's talking about, and the hair is what I was imagining.
Wow.
And I think what I was actually imagining is like several characters from that show combined.
Okay.
Which certainly didn't help with my already pointless tangent that I was on.
I've 100% never heard of this show even remotely, so I don't know if that's a thing, but
his hair did look like a balding, mulleted Steven Universe character, and I have seen some of this show. Oh, suck my dick. Hello.
So the limit is just going to stop your meeting and you could just start another one up right away and you just keep going?
Yes. Yeah, it's the dumbest shit in the world.
That's unbelievable.
And we should leave all of this in the pod. I'm not going to edit any of this shit. Did you keep recording?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Fuck this.
Apparently,
I'll take out the time in between, but God damn.
Okay. Apparently, Zoom makes you stop a meeting for free and then just start it back up again, and then it's fine. All right.
Anyway,
so what you were saying
I think I was picturing like an amalgamation of Steven Universe characters, but that is the character she described is what this guy looked like.
I get it with the, now that I'm looking at this, like I'm looking at the whole Google search results of multiple Steven Universe images, and I definitely see the jelly bean head thing you're talking about now.
Thank you.
I swear to God, when you were telling it to me the first time, I thought you were having a stroke. I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
I did think back about that later. I was like, there was a like less than 0% chance that they were going to get anything from that. But I was in it, and then I was in it, and I couldn't, like, there was no way out other than I just had to go through it, even though I knew that you guys weren't ever going to get it.
And then all of a sudden, Sophia coming in hot.
And here we are months later.
Coming in hot and just absolutely nailing it.
She got cut off and called back and left us 2 more voicemails.
Fantastic.
We'll keep it moving for now.
Good looking out, Sophia. Thanks for listening. We hope we see you at a live show one day too.
The majority of her third voicemail is censored out in the transcript on Google.
What? Okay, well now we have to listen to that one.
All right, fine. Oh, hold on. I got to reshare my motherfucking screen.
Yeah.
Can we get whatever the opposite of sponsored by Zoom is? Can someone else pay us to talk shit about Zoom? Because I would gladly do it.
What's the thing where like in Congress, like on the Senate or House floor, you can like be officially like what do they call it? You could be like officially censured or censored? Fuck.
I don't know. But I would gladly filibuster the fuck out of Zoom. Like if I had to spend the rest of my life speaking just into the void over Zoom so that no one else had to use their trash ass product ever again, I would do it. I would filibuster them.
Bro, Zoom is not a trash ass product. That is not true at all. We know it's it's the best one we've got so far.
Thanks, Bill Gates.
I'm not.
I work in software.
I wish I was Bill Gates. Whatever. Let's get denounced by companies that we roast on the podcast.
All right.
Yo,
can you hear things
Sophia
now?
Again.
Sure can.
I'm a fucking asshole and I'm leaving you 3 voicemails. But I totally forgot to mention that I'm a Patreon member. I don't know if that changes things for y'all or not.
Sick
but
brag.
like I did literally spend my last $5 for your Patreon.
Oh, don't do that.
And I listened to you guys probably an unhealthy amount. So, like, if you want to give me a ring, that'd be cool. But, yeah, I don't know. I figured I'd throw that out there. Sorry about the multiple voicemails. I probably wouldn't listen to them. If anybody calls me that many times, I'm going to just block their fucking number. So, I appreciate y'all, like, giving a shit about your listeners and doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep scraping together the $5 and change to fucking pay for your shit because you guys seriously have helped me through a lot of shit. You put some seriously good perspective on life. And for the love of God, don't play this one on air, just this voicemail, because I'm
Oh, no! Shit. You can't say that a minute in. Oh, God damn it.
Well, sorry, Sophia, about that. Well,
fuck.
Thank you.
Well, maybe I guess I'll probably edit that out. We'll see what I do with that.
Okay.
All right. I should maybe I should read the last sentence of the Google transcript before I play this.
Well, okay.
But also, like,
you can't say don't play this on air as the last thing you put on our voicemails, which all we do is play on air, basically.
At the end of your third voicemail, say don't play this.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Thank you, Sophia. We love you. We appreciate you. Thanks for supporting the show. Don't spend your last $5. Just send us an email.
I usually
give it to you for free.
I usually scan to the bottom to see if they leave their phone number, so I know to cut it off.
Mm-hmm.
But let me. All right, this one looks safe.
Okay, deal.
Boom! Morning, boys. This is Bear.
Let's go.
I enjoyed your recent episode, and I'm westbound on 70 in the heart of Missouri, and heading to KC today. And
my man,
I'm going to go through your back catalog. I got a chance to listen to some stuff this week, and I haven't gotten to a whole lot recently on account of job schedule, but I enjoy your stuff recently, and everybody deserves a little break from the daily grind, so I think everybody's just ribbing you in a good-mannered way, but you guys just keep doing what you're doing, and I like your motto of we don't owe people shit. That's a good way to live life, because a lot of people go through their life as people pleasers, and there ain't no good in that. So, anyhow, you guys keep doing what you're doing, and you have to give me a call sometime off the air just to bullshit. How's that? And
all right,
right on, Bear. Yo, thanks for calling, Bear. It's good to hear your voice, man. We haven't gotten a Bear voicemail in a long time. It's good to hear, bro. I gotta say, man, strong take. from now on, I think every time I call and leave a voicemail for somebody, I'm going to start it with boom. That shit was awesome.
He came in very
just
hot
rocked
on
a big
too.
ass boom to start things off. That's an attention grabber. That's commanding. Like I was listening once he started with a boom. Man, huge.
So I looked at the transcript for that one, and it says "boom morning, boys," and I thought it maybe just like misread somebody's good morning.
Nope.
But no, he just screamed boom.
He came in with the
voicemail.
boom. Let's go, baby. That's how you announce your presence in the room. Boom. I'm doing that when I like wake up in the morning now. So like when I walk into the kitchen to like make my tea, boom. You know, like that's how you get the day going.
Fuck. Yeah, man. I have been wanting to like help you come up with some ways to be louder. I feel like that would really.
And I have found one.
That's really an area you need to work on.
And I have found one, and I'm excited about it. Thank you for it, Bear. Appreciate you, brother.
Let's try another one.
Hey guys, it's Huck. Guess who I just talked to? Frigging Bear decided to call me, and it totally made my week. And he's like the coolest dude ever.
These are consecutive in our voicemail inbox.
I just wanted to call and say hi, and I'm super behind because after all that crazy shit in January, my unit ended up getting deployed to Iraq. So shit's been a little crazy.
Dang.
But it's good now. So I just want to call and say I'm catching up, and I still love you guys.
Thanks, Hawk. We love you too.
And there's a whole bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about, and now I can't remember.
That'll happen.
Pigeons. So
yes,
sure. Pigeons.
Random story. This civilian dude at my work freaking raises racing pigeons, and I didn't even know that was a thing until I talked to him about it. But yeah, apparently that's a real thing. But I just wanted to call you guys and say I love you. And we're back home from Iraq, and we're good.
Oh man, you gotta lead with that information.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. So call me back if you feel like it. Okay, love you. Bye.
Thanks, Hawk. We love you too. We're glad you're home safe. That's great news. And also glad that Bear gave you a ring. Look at this. We're creating a phone network. We all need tin cans and many strings, and we'll connect them across oceans to make the homie chat line.
We got another one from Sophia, but I don't trust it now.
Yeah.
What is this?
请按铃，由华语部门员工为您查询。
All right, scan to the bottom. No phone numbers. No, please. Okay, this seems safe. Here we go.
Ryan and Spencer, what up? Love your podcast.
Thanks,
This is Eric Sylvia from Gardner, Massachusetts.
What up, Eric?
I love your sound bites all the time. And I made my own soundboard, and I'm watching Future Man, and you guys would love this. All right, so I'm just gonna turn my TV up real quick. It's season 3, episode 6. You guys are gonna love this. You're gonna have to throw it in your soundboard.
Let's go.
Wait, come back here. Let me yell in your face some more about how this place is fucked up.
You guys hear that? All right, check it out. Season 3, episode 6. I'm sure you can get it a little cleaner or whatever, but that shit is funny. Have a good day, guys.
Thanks, player.
Did you say, let me yell in your face some more about how fucked this place is?
I'm pretty sure that's what it was, but I had a hard time hearing it, I'll be honest.
I was watching, so I told you I finished Trailer Park Boys.
You did?
I've been watching the Out of the Park series. You ever fuck around with that?
No, what is that?
So they did I think they've done 2 seasons of like a travel show, basically.
No way.
So Ricky, Julian, and Bubbles go to different cities, and the SwearNet dudes give them like tasks that they have to do in that city. So they have like basically a scavenger hunt in New Orleans and Memphis, and I think they did one in Twin Cities at the Mall of America at one point.
This sounds like a phenomenal excuse for them to be like, do we think our production network will pay us to travel?
Oh, bro, season 1 was Europe, so
fantastic.
That's absolutely what they were
fantastic.
doing. But in the I think it's the second episode. I was watching it yesterday, and they're in Orlando, and Bubbles wakes them all up super early in the morning when they're all hungover because he wants to go to the big cat rescue.
Oh shit!
Which is hilarious because it's definitely, I'm pretty sure it's Carol Baskin's big cat rescue.
Oh dang! Topical.
And there are some amazing quotes in reference to big cats, where Bubbles yells something about big cats, and then Ricky
If you don't
says,
put a Bubbles Big Cats drop on literally every banger you put out from now on, you are the ops, bro.
And Ricky screams back at him. It's totally clear, like nothing under it. Big cats can suck my cock right now. Yep.
Yes. Maybe that's your new drop.
Might have to adopt both of those. Yeah, I think Carol Baskins is in Florida, right? Tampa?
I don't remember the location, but yes, Florida.
Yeah, I think that's the one they went to, and they actually filmed at it in like 2017.
That's a pretty big kitty, Julian.
He spends a lot of time telling Julian about how the kitty just needs some belly work.
God damn it. God,
it's really good.
Damn it.
It's really good.
Should we do, you want to do one last one?
That guy just called us back about, I don't know, something else.
More sounders.
All right. Yeah, let's
pick one last one, and then we can save some for another one of these or something.
Sure. Here we go.
Hey, boys. This is Charlene from across the way in Standish neighborhood. And,
hi.
So it is about 30-ish. But I'm in the garage, and my husband was walking through the backyard into the garage, and we both heard a really loud boom.
Oh, shit.
And it is springtime, so I didn't know if maybe there was some maple trees exploding over by the river. But anyways, yeah, I just thought I would point out that I think I may have just heard the Minneapolis boom again.
Dang.
So hope you all are well, and yeah, talk to you later.
That was from last night.
Oh, no shit. Wow. Yeah. Thanks for calling, Charlene. Was it Charlene?
Yeah.
Thanks for calling, Charlene. That's crazy. I haven't heard one yet this year, but the interesting thing about that is that we did have a super hard cold snap last night, and it got super duper cold.
Last night it went from like 65 to 25 overnight.
Right. And what everybody said was that on those particular evenings are when the trees are supposed to be able to do what they do, because
nothing would have frozen solid yet, though.
No, but it could have been,
or like, it's been, I should say rather, it's been above freezing for long enough that a couple hours of it, this was at 12:30 last night. So like a couple hours of it being below freezing, if it was even.
Yeah, but I think
wouldn't be enough for a tree to explode.
Not necessarily, but I think the idea isn't necessarily that it goes from thawed to frozen, but it can be that like pressure can build up in the trunk of a tree over time, going from warm to cold temperatures throughout spring. Like, I don't know that it necessarily has to go below freezing as much as the pressure changes inside of a tree can cause it to pop.
Huh.
I don't know. I don't know the science behind it. I wish I could talk to somebody who actually did. But that's what
it just seems like. For it to be gas pressure, it would have to be warming quickly, you would think.
Right, and for it to be cold pressure, it'd have to actually technically freeze.
It would have to actually freeze, which it wouldn't have by 12:30 last night, probably.
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying I know either, but that seems sort of counterintuitive to me.
No, I feel you. All
right, are we stopping there for now?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's call that a little bonus episode, a little happy Thursday fun fuck around for your quarantine times. Thank y'all for calling. If you want to leave a voicemail, we're gonna probably, I don't know, try to do these somewhat more frequently, just because they build up, and we want to make sure that we can hang out with y'all on the internet and chat a little bit. So if you want to leave your own, 612-246-4614. Emails are always hi@whatifpodcast.com. We're at What If Pod on all the socials. Thank you guys for listening. Thank y'all for supporting. We appreciate y'all. If you want some extra podcasts like this extra podcast, but more extra podcasts, we got a Patreon. It's patreon.com/whatifpodcast. And you can get access to a back catalog of 100 and I don't know what it is now, 120, 158 additional episodes of the show you've never heard before. It's only $5 a month to do that. So head over there to Patreon if you want to hop on there. And that's all I got. I hope y'all are staying safe. Hope y'all are staying sane. Keep your heads up. Love each other. We'll get through this together. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Love you. Bye.